When you sit down to watch a super speedway race, there's a very high chance that the field is going to train around the top at some point during the race. It's something that we have seen at super speedways for the past decade and a half now, and it's something that the fans strongly dislike. The first time we seen train racing was at the 2006 Fall Talladega race, and the funny thing about that race was that everyone raced extremely aggressive all race until about 15 to go, and then all of a sudden everyone fell into line. Yes, this race had a wild moment on the last lap, that still hurts to this day, but fans left disappointed that day because everyone didn't want to race when it mattered. Ever since then, we have seen this so many times at super speedways. When both Daytona and Talladega got repaved, they were no longer handling tracks. Notice that after the repaves, train racing became a thing. And look, I kinda understand the drivers train racing. They're just trying to log off laps and make it to the end, or near the end at least, when things are on the line. The thing that pisses me and a bunch of other fans off is when they ride in line during the last quarter of the race. It gets really infuriating when they wait until the last lap to start making moves. Usually when that happens, the guy that's leading the race usually wins, especially if the aero package favors the leader. These guys seem to never learn that you can't wait until the last lap. If you're back there between 10th to 15th, you gotta be going way sooner instead of waiting until the last few laps to make moves. The 2021 Daytona 500 was probably the most frustrating super speedway race I watched since the 2013 Daytona 500. Like, come on man, it's the biggest race of the year and nobody attempted to go for the win besides Brad Keselowski. And you can't blame the aero package either. As I'm recording this video, the aero package that they're running at the super speedways make it to where drivers can get huge runs, which means it's easy to pass. Drivers just choose to sit in line instead of making moves. That's where train racing gets frustrating. They're doing it towards the end of the race when the intensity is supposed to ramp up. The last quarter of a super speedway race is when guys are supposed to start heading to the front and making moves they wouldn't have made earlier in the race. Sadly though, train racing ain't going anywhere for a while. When the tracks really start to lose grip and get bumpy, that's probably when train racing will be no more. If handling is playing a major role, that means everyone will take a different line going into the turn. Wherever your car is comfortable at, that's where they're gonna run. But anyway, we don't need to be surprised when these guys decide to train race at the super speedways. I'm gonna end it off with that. That's another NASCAR pet peeve of mine. What are y'all thoughts on this subject? I'm gonna head up out of here. Y'all have a good one. Peace.